onibi. It is a Gerard Martin and Kobedi playing in James Ama boy na kwa bobo on the ashe. Now Inigo Martinez sprinted or giddy. Or drew wana. Oh yes, I tackle na any menu. Tackle na oye no onimadia oye say. A bit nyaba so be red card, but does he care? He does not care. Referee 4 minutes at so you have 91 minutes. So the red card. Barcelona share a 2 points per El Clasico ho. Barcelona last game of the season. Omo kwa let's go Bilbao ufio. Hey, and you more de brutal. And it's a mo for fan and yet trasa. It is a tackle nan kwa. In Camino Kese can command a 2 points per. Can we be able to Messi? It's everything about that game had to do with Inigo Martinez because I start the game, 12 minutes. Buena Oshe Lehanis number 10, Rabba. Or Bobby Danny no trainer for wings view and na first chance of Munya Antimera, Echo Boy, Hoja Station, it was such a difficult game. Such games, you need or plus individual skills. We a Gerard Martin inexperience anka Echo Nenso so no and as I didn't see you. 1-0 Chelsea supporters near frustrated. Frustrations ni nyina say Man City a share omni Man City in the Uefa Champions League slot. Newcastle were 2 games at time no more 2 games ebo. I share free gym. Teams of Manchester City for any Chelsea are competing in Ashe. Chelsea fans ni nim say e catch Chelsea last 4 games obebo Liverpool ofie, obeko Newcastle away, obebo Manchester United ofie, okwa akowie or Nottingham Forest. Chelsea fans enim. So last 4 games na nya good ye. It is a Ubeshia, Brentford, Ipswich, Fulham, Everton. I was so share. And
coach is sad, yes.
Etio, and no about against Brentford. Ipswich Town would be share. And the Chelsea conceded 1 goal. And a goal kick aba. Supporters the wolf say, Nkofona you say passing from the back and yes omumpeo. Almost say who passing from the back now and Robert says.
Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7 GH. Yes, it's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. We are bringing you the very latest news. Thomas Partey sending a strong warning to Real Madrid fans. Boga, Real Madrid fans, no. And the Real Madrid team themselves, it looks like they are trying to scare Arsenal fans ahead of Wednesday's top of the table clash in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals game. In fact, Arsenal have won the first leg 3-0, but Boga, Arsenal for news through saying Real Madrid for no. Hey, you man. Easy crap. But we are going to talk to you about Thomas Partey, and then also we'll look at Mohammed Kudus revealing shocking secrets about himself, about the English Premier League, and we are bringing you all the details in this video on this channel, Sports 7 GH. And then we'll look at some other stories also, some Black Stars players' performance over the weekend, okay? Salisu Mohammed playing few minutes with AS Monaco, and for about 2 months, 3 months now, Salisu Mohammed Onyaboni Bimbo AS Monaco. He doesn't really get a chance to play like more minutes at AS Monaco. And then also there is no show for Jordan Ayew again. Black Stars Capito doesn't get a chance to play for a relegation team. Leicester City Omoko relegation area. They are relegated. Okay, but then Jordan Ayew doesn't get a chance to play. And for me, I will not blame Jordan Ayew. I'm blaming the coach, Ruud van Nistelrooy. All the team they call relegation. Players who are experienced in the league, that you have to play them. Okay, they know how to get something from games. You are not playing them. We look at all of those issues, and then some Black Stars players do also subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select, or let me know your thoughts, comment, views, opinions in the comment section of the video. Thank you very much for staying with us. Sports 7 GH. All right, where are we even starting from? Let's start from the Jordan Ayew issue now. Bogame hit here, you may come Ruud van Nistelrooy and Twasso. Yes, I agree that Jordan Ayew looks like, in fact, this season he's had a very good season with Leicester City. He has about 4 goals with Leicester City. Even with the limited playing time, when the season started, under the previous coach, he was doing very well for them. You, Ruud van Nistelrooy, you came in, and still the player was doing very, very well. All of a sudden, Jordan Ayew doesn't play a game for Leicester City. All of a sudden, make you want me, you. Leicester City now more relegation. You don't need Jordan Ayew. You are not serious. Now, Crystal Palace work right. They needed Jordan Ayew. Now, all Leicester City. Boga S. I'm telling you the truth. It's even funny. What is this? What is this? Because yesterday, on Saturday in their game versus Brighton and Hove Albion, Jordan Ayew again didn't play for Leicester City. He was an unused substitute. Or benches ball. Now Jamie Vardy money at the anymore. Patson Daka money anymore. And on Jordan Ayew Diminya Bimbo. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Charlie, it is very, very disrespectful for Ruud van Nistelrooy. Look, if the players are scoring and you are winning games, then you say that there is no need to change. But you know, on Brighton, before the Brighton game, no matter 7 games without scoring a goal. Before the Brighton game was the last time almost share. Like after the 7 games almost share. And if you've gone those number of games without scoring, without winning, without drawing a game, how can you say you will not play Jordan? I don't understand. How can you say you not play Jordan Ayew? Well, let's move on and talk to you about Ghana under 20 team. The Ghana under 20 team, we've already told you that there is a new groupings for the African Cup of Nations under 20 level. The tournament that will be staged in Egypt. Okay, so these are the fixtures for Ghana under 20 team. Ghana is in the same group with DR Congo, Senegal, and the Central African Republic in the African under 20 tournament that will be coming on in Egypt. May 2nd, Ghana will be facing DR Congo. May 5th, Ghana will be facing Senegal. May 8th, Ghana will be facing Central African Republic. So we will play our last game in the group with Central African Republic, and we hope that by May 8th, they are qualified to the next stage of the competition. Abdul Salis Samed made a cameo appearance in Sunderland's 1-0 defeat to Swansea City in the English Championship. The midfielder started the game from the bench but came on in the second half, although he couldn't do much to change the outcome. Jojo Wollacott, Black Stars goalkeeper Jojo Wollacott, is injured. He's injured. And very surprisingly, Crawley Town had to go and get another goalkeeper to come and keep the post. Hutchinson to keep the post for Crawley Town because Jojo Wollacott is injured and couldn't keep the post for Crawley Town in their weekend's game they played at home versus Leyton Orient, where they lost the game in the English League One. But very unfortunate that Jojo Wollacott is injured. His return date is not yet known, but we will continue to monitor and we will see if he will be coming as soon as possible. Mohammed Salisu. Yesterday I was talking to you about Alexander Jiku playing just 1 minute or another time for Fenerbahce in their 3-1 win over Sivasspor. Mohammed Salisu, so AS Monaco won over Marseille. Mohammed Salisu came to play virtually 5 minutes. So 2 of the best Blasters central defenders, they don't really get chance to play at their club side currently as I'm speaking to you, and that is a cause for concern. We must be worried because these are players we are trying to build a strong team for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Next year June, May we are in April, so May, June, so next year June. So almost a little over 1 year. Now we are playing the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So we need our players in good shape. And they need to be playing from now on until the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But it looks like Mohamed Salisu for some time now, he's not been really playing, starting games and commanding 90 minutes of action. But he wasn't like that when the season started. I think he got injured along the line and everything started coming down. And it's very bad. We are wishing him all the best. We hope and pray that he will be getting his time as deserved. Andre Ayew took part in Le Havre's league defeat to Stade Rennais, even though he didn't score or assisted, but he did well and was taken off around the 65th minute of the game. Gideon Mensah was in action for AJ Oxlade. Now Gideon Mensah has been playing as left wing back for his club side, and you know that when we play left the 3 back, and Gideon Mensah is a left wing back at the Black Stars too. He really plays well. So I don't know if Gideon Mensah is not a proper left back and is a left wing back. We must be looking at that because he played as a left wing back in Auxerre's 3-1 defeat to Olympique Lyon in the French League 1. Elisha Owusu is also a Ghanaian international with AJ Auxerre, but then he couldn't take part in the game because of injury. As we bring you all the details. In fact, Ransford Eboakon featured in Hamburger's 4-2 defeat at home to Eintracht Braunschweig. Hamburger qualify for main Bundesliga, but you sit at home and you lose 4-2. That's very surprising and disappointing. Lawrence Ajekum played a full throttle of the game for Cercle Brugge as they were defeated to St. Truiden in the Belgium League. Also in the Belgium League, we had Majida Shimeru also playing he played 6 minutes in Anderlecht's 2-0 defeat to Union SG. Anderlecht minim right now, yeah, sure, I don't know what has happened to them, but it's very surprising. On Wednesday, Ghana's Thomas Partey will be leading Arsenal Football Club to the Stadio Bernabeu to ensure or help Arsenal to win the game at Real Madrid and then qualify to the semi-finals of the UEFA competition. A feat that would be, I think, it's so long since Arsenal qualified to the semi-finals of the competition. Now, Arsenal have already beaten Real Madrid 3-0 at home at Emirates last weekend. We came to talk to you about it. But it looks like going into the game versus Real Madrid at Bernabeu, Arsenal are more scared than Real Madrid fans now. Real Madrid fans are Arsenal fans, but Arsenal fans don't worry because at the end of them for Arsenal is tamochi, and for that, oh my God. I don't even understand. I'm leading 3-0, but you are trying to scare me that you will do a comeback. What is a comeback? Thomas Partey said, "Boga, we have to go to Real Madrid with the mentality of winning the game." That's what he said after the game versus Brentford. That they are going to Real Madrid. Almost who's Real Madrid for someone yade. You know, Boga, you call Real Madrid with the mentality of winning the game, and he continued to say that they've been in instances like this, and so they have experience to sail through and to ensure that they get the maximum win. He said that we all know what we have to do. You have to go there with a mentality to win. We want to win every game. I think we've experienced this many times when we play here at Emirates, and I think it's going to be something different. Arsenal fans should know that if they will qualify on Wednesday, about 35% depends on Thomas Partey. Yes, if you are sharing the percentage for the players, 35. Now if Real Madrid is able to tame Thomas Partey and is able to create chances, a lot of chances, because Thomas Partey is not doing his job as a defensive midfielder, or Arsenal will lose the game and they will beat Arsenal like 4-5-0. So if Arsenal will qualify, it depends on Thomas Partey. This is the same player if people say you not give him the contract extension. I don't understand Arsenal. Why would it's okay? Now let's talk to you about the Real Madrid game. We are wishing Arsenal all the best. Yeah, no, yeah. You are wishing Arsenal all the best. Yeah, Barca for Arsenal for Sana community. And I'm Real Madrid for Nyami. Now let's continue to talk to you about Mohammed Kudus, who is speaking recently about okay. So he says that the English Premier League, there are a lot of things he doesn't get. He says, we are all different. This is not a single day I will change my style of play for any coach or anybody. Expressing myself. Okay. He says, expressing myself on the pitch is who I am. At the end of the day, I am just a boy from Nima, just living my dream, and maybe people can find inspiration from that. Virtually, Mohammed Kudus was talking about the English Premier League and the fact that certain commentators makes it look like African players, the but when it comes to dribbles, flair, and those things, Arsenal players, that African players doesn't really know or don't really know how to do that. And Kudus is saying that, Boga, maybe we know how to do everything. We know how to do everything. And he says no coach will let him change the way he plays, the way he dribbles. Nobody, no coach, no player, nobody can let him change his style of play. And he thinks also that there are a lot of African players who have played in the English Premier League. Jejo coach Amoni Ade, even Yaya Toure wasn't only about Amodeni Ade. He had flair, he had pace, power, and all of those things. Mohammed Kudus revealing all of those secrets about African players in his very latest interview that we've come across, and we decided to talk to you about this in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Please do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, select or leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.